Using bikes as transportation is the answer to so many different issues that our city has in terms of urban planning.
It's this ecosystem that works.
Especially on a beautiful day, nothing makes me happier than riding into the office.
Beyond helping just the local economy, bike riding in particular and bike infrastructure makes our neighborhoods more accessible.
You know, for San Francisco, we're a city of fairly healthy people ideally. Getting to work by bike is not only kind of invigorating, you get to work a little more awake and ready to go. Get your heart rate up for 10 or 15 or 30 minutes in the morning, and on your way home. It's a huge benefit to people's lives in general.
There are a lot of reasons that we support our employees biking. One is we know that makes them healthier, which is important to us, and we believe that healthier employees are happier employees as well. And there's of course environmental benefits to biking. Our employees who are commuting to work by bike are reducing carbon and eliminating cars from the road and reducing pollution in the city.
So bikes play a role in Green Apple for both our customers and our staff. A lot of our staff ride to work, so we have a bike rack or a bike corral right out front. Biking is cheap. It's an easy way to get around the city, and it's affordable. So staff just do it naturally, whether we're bike friendly or not. There are a lot of customers who come by bike. We have a farmer's market on Sunday. They like to go down to the market. They'll park their bikes here, walk down to the market, get their groceries, stop in for a book or not. But the bike corral feels like kind of a little anchor in the neighborhood.
I think businesses also like that they can create some bike parking, and it's a lot less space than trying to have a whole parking garage. I think they see, and we see, their staff much happier and much more ready to go, much more productive, taking fewer days off for sick leave when they're biking to work.
It slows people down. It gets people to enjoy the city and the neighborhood and the block in a different way. And small business owners want to be part of the community and part of building the narrative of their neighborhoods, and this is one of the ways for them to do that. People who bike obviously make less of a physical impact on those roads and those lanes that they'll be using.
You can only make so much space on the streets, you can only make so many parking spots, and making the roads more accessible to bicyclists means you can fit so many more people down the street than you can with just cars, and that relieves the pressure on car traffic. That makes the streets much more pleasant to be on, and for us retail businesses, it just makes a much nicer environment for people to come visit, to actually shop.
Bikes and neighborhoods just seem naturally to go together. On bikes and on foot, San Francisco is a city of walking and biking neighborhoods where you can get everything done in one fell swoop.
When you think about the increased ridership in a place, or just the volume of ridership of cyclists in the morning and the evening, you can only imagine that small businesses, whether they have a coffee shop or a bike store or a restaurant, how excited they'll be to see more people being able to see their stores and access them in an easier way. That's an exciting thing I think for all of us to see happening and put a smile on your face.
Our partnership with the Bike Coalition has been fruitful for us, I think. It signals to consumers that you care about biking, which I think is important. There's some value beyond that being bike friendly gives, that you're kind of family friendly and you're small town-ish or something.
I think it's really important for businesses who are based in San Francisco to contribute back to the community, and we at Salesforce feel the same. And so one really great way to do it is to promote biking for your employees. It's not only will your employees feel happier, they're the health benefits, but they're also helping contribute to a more positive environment in San Francisco.
And I think the support of the Bike Coalition and biking in general is partly a personal choice. It's a value of ours from an environmental standpoint, from an urban planning standpoint, from just a basic human interaction standpoint.
San Francisco's made a real investment in biking, which we think is great. For our employees who want to bike to work, and we want them to be more of them, we want them to feel safe and have the right infrastructure and policies in place to do that. So we are fully supportive of that continuing here.
One of the most important things for us, I think, as a city is to make sure that the people themselves that are affected by the improvements and that want to gain those improvements are included in that process. I know that's something that the Bike Coalition cares very much about. I know that's something that the MTA here in San Francisco cares very much about, and it's an utmost priority and one of our core principles of investing in neighborhoods. It's not about buildings, it's about how people experience the public realm. And it's so exciting when we get to see additional bike lanes in our merchant corridors, when we get to see additional bike lanes in our neighborhoods that people get to enjoy and that make our city more accessible.